I believe that talent isn't really something someone should take pride in. What does that mean? It means that if today you're someone who feels like, hey, I don't have as much as they do, I'm not as talented as they are, I can't do things like they can, I'm not as beautiful as they are, I'm not as tall as they are, I don't look as good as they do, I can't speak as well as they can, hey, don't get discouraged just yet. Anything that makes you feel like you were born with less than others, that's not really something to be proud of, you know? Let's say, for example, you were born with more talent or better abilities. Even so, people who were born with less talent don't need to feel bad about not having as much. What I want to share with you in this video is, what I want to tell you is, what a person can truly be proud of is something else entirely. It's not just the talent you were given for free. For those who were born with talent, that's just luck. But the reason I say you shouldn't be proud of it is because you got it for free. What you should do is be grateful, be happy you have it, and appreciate the value of having been given this talent. But you might feel like, hey, you don't really appreciate the talent you have because it comes so easily. For example, if you were born with a talent for math, doing calculations has been easy for you since kindergarten, so you never felt like you had to put in much effort to learn math. Or if you were just born charming and you've been the popular kid at school since elementary all the way through high school, you might feel like you never really had to try that hard to be loved or accepted by people around you, right? But why? What will make you feel truly and deeply proud, even more than simply being born with a natural talent for free, is when you fully dedicate yourself and put in the hard work and effort to use that talent to reach that next level of excellence and to use it in a way that benefits the entire world in your own unique way of your life goals. And honestly, it's not easy for someone to do this. It takes sweat, it takes tears, because it's hard, it's exhausting, and it requires real dedication. Let me tell you about the trap of being caught up in your own talent. For me, I was born, and before I even realized it, I already knew I had a talent for storytelling. Anyone who went to school with me can confirm this. Ever since elementary school, since second grade, so Tita Choti Vijit was the storyteller at the front of the class. Whenever there was a presentation, I had to go stand in front of the class and tell the story, give the report, and I always got good grades every time. If there was any kind of presentation in front of the class, all the way through university and even grad school, I nailed it. So I fell into the trap of thinking, hey, presenting and storytelling is a piece of cake for me. It's easy, I don't even have to try, and I can still do it well, better than anyone else actually. But then I was hit with reality. You know what? The talent I was given? Hey, I was the school MC at St. Joseph Convent, like an MC at the university level and all that. It turned out to be useless, totally meaningless, because in real life, when you go out and make a living, when you actually start working, I never thought about improving it. I never thought about how to get better or sharper, or how to tell stories in a way that people listening to me would understand more. So after 16 years in the news industry, hardly anyone remembers me for what I did. Some people might only remember my sign-off, like Sophia Troy Pidgeot reporting. People would ask, what was she even reporting about, right? It goes back to the free talent I mentioned. If I don't develop it, take it to the next level, or adapt it to what I want, since I didn't even know what I wanted, I never thought about it or dedicated myself to anything until the day when I felt completely stuck and stagnant. I was just staying in the same place with what I had, not improving. This went on for over a decade before I finally started to realize that, hey, I'm not actually that talented. I just happened to get lucky. But if I really want to be good, if I want to be others, there's really no other way except to work hard, to dedicate myself, to actually do it, to be patient. So then, it turned into this curiosity. Can I really do it? Yeah, so I started researching, looking for information, reading books. 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's how much time I spent researching and doing studies. And the story really started back when I mentioned in my introduction video that, well, my company went under, I was out of a job, so I applied to a small company to take on a small position. Eventually, I worked my way up to being a news reporter at that little company, right? At first, they only gave me about 3 or 4 stories a week, which I felt just wasn't enough, not nearly enough for what I wanted. I was so determined to push myself to the limit to beat my own expectations. 3 or 4 stories a week just wasn't enough. I even asked them for more, but it didn't work out. So I decided that I had to start my own channel. I began with TikTok. The very first video I made on TikTok, I only had about 300 followers. I remember telling myself, hey, from now on, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna practice without caring about the world, whether anyone watches or not. Back then, I didn't even think about whether people would criticize me this much if I did it. Okay. From 3 to 4 videos a week, I started making TikToks. At first, it was 3 videos a day. From 3 videos a week, it became 20 videos a week. That was my training. I really didn't know anything about finance. Not at all. There were a lot of people who looked down on me. Some people were really harsh. There were even close friends or people who used to be close to me who looked down on me, like former close friends of mine, stuff like that. Like, hey, what's up? You don't even know what EBITDA means? Where have you been? There were so many belittling comments like that, but I just kept at it, doing 3 terms a day, 20 a week, reading and speaking over and over. And the more I read, the more I understood about finance, deeper, broader, just like what I share with everyone every day now. If you do it like this, just for the simple reason, I wanted to know. I wanted to know if I really go all the way, where's the limit? And can I actually do it? I don't want to keep asking myself, like, why do you know what you want to do, but you never start? Why don't you do it? Why haven't you taken action yet? I don't want those kinds of questions haunting me in my head all the time. But I'm curious, you know? I want to get out there. I want to have an adventure. I want a challenge. I want to know if I set my sights right here, will I actually have what it takes to get there? If I give it everything I've got, can I really reach that place I want to go? I really want to know, if I give it my all, can I actually compete with them? I really want to know, with the talent that God gave me, what does God want me to do? What does He want me to be? And what does He want me to give to others? What does He want me to help others with? And will I be able to make it happen? And when I actually started, since I had to put myself out there on social media in this industry, it was tough. Social media these days is full of keyboard warriors, right? It was even harder than I thought, because as soon as I started, there were people who immediately looked down on me just because of my gender, especially women who dress up a lot. They think women like that probably don't know anything about economics or finance. There are people like that. People like that would come in and criticize, or there would be other keyboard warriors who don't know me, have never seen me, and just assume I'm wrong. Sometimes, sure, I do make mistakes. Okay, I admit that. Everyone makes mistakes, right? But when you get a lot of harsh criticism, even though I used to do news before, that was on TV and no one could just leave comments, you know? But now, starting out here, there are so many people commenting and criticizing, it really gets to you. It got to the point where I just didn't feel happy with what I was doing at all. But I never thought about stopping. I just kept doing it. There were times I felt so bad, I'd just sit there and cry. But I'd tell myself, if you're sad, just let yourself be sad. Get it over with quickly, then go write or say something new. I kept doing this, thinking this way, facing criticism and insults, feeling hurt. I'd tell myself to hurry up, get over it, and write something else. After maybe 100 clips, it started to feel better. By the 200th, I didn't really feel anything anymore. I started to get bored of spending time being upset. People criticize us, and I'm just like, okay, well, all right, someone's criticizing me, so I'll just write something new. That's it. But starting out, the journey, pushing through all the tough stuff, the things that hurt, all of that, it's not just about those hard parts. Once I kept going, I found there were other sides to it that felt really refreshing, and it was good. It made up for it. It overflowed. It erased all the negativity from the criticism. That's what it is. Hey, as I kept going, there were people who came in to encourage me. There were people who liked what I was doing, people who felt that what I was doing was actually helpful to them. Can I just say thank you? Thank you. 100,000 subs right here on my TikTok account. For everyone who followed me, subscribed to the channel, liked, sent hearts, and shared, you honestly have no idea how incredibly grateful I am to all of you. But everything that you have done for me lately, it's something that makes me just a completely ordinary woman who's broken down and fallen apart so many times feel like I can truly start over once again and finally realize the true value or the meaning of life so that I can do something good for others. It's good. It makes me feel like, wow, the meaning of life is that we can do so much good for others. I'm really grateful. And it also made me realize that what we should be proud of isn't our talent, but the path we choose and the willingness to work hard, dedicate ourselves, and persevere along that path. So the reason I'm sharing this video with you today is because I really want to thank everyone, not just the 100,000 followers and subscribers on TikTok, but also the more than 30,000 subscribers on YouTube right now. I'm not bragging, really. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. What I want to say today is don't be afraid of people who have talent, be afraid of people who work hard. Not everyone is born with talent, that's true, but everyone can work hard just the same. I'm not saying that if you work just as hard as someone else, you'll get the exact same results. That would be too idealistic. And I'm not saying that if you work as hard as someone with talent, you'll achieve exactly what they do. You might have to do even more than they do. And you also have to work hard in the right way. But in the end, if you're truly determined, focused, and on the right path, you can't lose. No matter what, you can do it. Just go for it. The way you live your life and the way you handle your finances are pretty much the same for me. There's a quote from Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, where he says, "You have a choice. You can live a comfortable life, earn money today, spend it today, and be happy right now. Or you can choose to live an adventurous life, go out and serve others, and do something that benefits people." I think that's true. You can make a living today, get money today, and spend it right away. Today, just lie around watching series, buy expensive bags, get cosmetic procedures, or do whatever makes you happy right now. That's your choice. Or there's another way. You can choose to do something today. Invest your time today, invest your money in something that's a real asset with real value today, so that you, 10 years from now, can thank yourself for what you did today. So that your children and grandchildren, when you're 70, 80, or 90 years old, can thank you for what you set out to do today. It's a choice. Whichever path you pick is valid. I think that when you have a dream or want to do something, but you keep putting it off, refusing to decide to follow your calling, refusing to do what your heart is telling you to do, it's like this. You know what it's like? It's like when you love someone, but you put up a shield to block your own heart, stopping yourself from following the feelings you really want to act on. Because you have so many excuses. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of disappointment, afraid of heartbreak, afraid things won't turn out the way you hope, so you don't do it. But it's just like everyone says, if you never dare, you already know that with love, if you never dare to love, you'll never know what heartbreak feels like. And if you don't know what heartbreak or pain from love feels like, how can you truly appreciate the happiness that comes with love? It's the same thing. If you never dare to face loss, failure, disappointment, or criticism, then when you finally succeed, you won't be able to fully enjoy that happiness either. For me, nothing is more important than, having the courage to do what you love. We just follow our own feelings. Because for me, my belief is that love, faith, hope, and the most important thing of all, love. Because love is the greatest energy in the universe. There's also faith, because when we set out on a journey, we have to be sure that we love ourselves enough. That means if we fail or make mistakes, do we love ourselves enough to forgive, to grow, to learn, and to keep moving forward? Do we love ourselves enough to care only about the people who love us and protect our feelings from those who hate us or don't like us? Ask yourself, will you choose to follow your heart, or will you just stay in your safe zone instead of going out to run around, get muddy, fall down and get hurt? Then face the wind head on and go out and make your life as happy as it can possibly be. Or maybe it'll hurt like hell, who knows? Love is even more important than that because it's not just about you. There are also your companions along the way. If you meet someone on your journey, whether they're younger, older, or whoever, who isn't quite where you are yet, who's lost, stumbling, or in pain, will you kick them while they're down, or will you help them? There are so many people, like when we first enter the working world and have to face all sorts of tough things. We run into older people who push us down, coworkers who'd stab us in the back, and people who just don't want to see us succeed. I think a lot of us have probably had experiences like this, right? But for me, I've always thought, even since I was a kid, that if one day I grew up enough, I could help someone, I'd want to help. Because I believe the sky is wide enough to hold as many stars as it wants. We all know that we only have a limited time to live our lives as ourselves, to live our own lives, to be who we are. Just a few more days or a few more years. If you're lucky enough to realize that, what you want to be, what you love to do, then go for it. We have the chance to live our lives as ourselves, as this person. To be exactly who we are right now, everyone knows it doesn't last long. Just a few days, a few months, a few years. A human life is short. If you're lucky enough to already know, hey, what do I want? What do I desire? What do I like? What do I want to become? Then go for it, so you'll know what your best can really be, how far you can actually go.